Milo and the Mysterious Alley. In a noisy, colorful city, where buses rumbled down the streets and birds chirped from rooftops, a little boy named Milo lived with his Nana and his big sister, Ruby. Their home was in a tall building with lots of flower pots on the windowsills. Milo loved his home. The best part was the little garden behind their building, filled with bright flowers and shiny stones. He spent hours there, pretending to be an explorer. Nana had one important rule. Don't go into the mysterious alley behind Mr. Grumble's deli. It's not safe for little ones. Milo always listened to Nana, well, most of the time. But when he thought about the mysterious alley, his imagination ran wild. What could be there? A secret door? A hidden treasure? Friendly animals? Milo, don't even think about it, Ruby warned one day. Ruby was older and loved telling Milo what to do. She was coloring a picture at the kitchen table while Nana stirred a big pot of soup. The mysterious alley is no place for kids. Why not? Asked Milo. What's so scary about it? Ruby leaned over her drawing, pretending to whisper a secret. They say a giant cat guards the alley. It's bigger than a bus and has glowing green eyes. Milo's eyes widened. Really? Ruby grinned. Really? Nana shook her head. Ruby, don't scare your brother. Milo, the alley isn't magical. It's just a place where people throw old things away, and sometimes stray animals wander around. It's not a safe place to play. But why can't I just peek? Milo asked. Because I said so, Nana replied firmly. Now, go play in the garden. And stay where I can see you. Milo huffed, but didn't argue. Still, the idea of the alley stayed in his mind. The next day, the sun was shining brightly, and the garden was filled with the sound of chirping birds. Milo played with his favorite blue ball, bouncing it against the wall and catching it. But after a while, he got bored. Ruby was inside reading, and Nana was busy planting new flowers. Milo wandered to the edge of the garden, where the brick wall separated it from the alley. He could hear faint noises on the other side, a soft clatter, like something being knocked over, and a squeaky sound, like a door opening. His heart raced. I'll just look, he whispered to himself. Just one little peek. Milo climbed up onto the garden bench and hoisted himself onto the wall. From there, he could see the mysterious alley. It wasn't as scary as he'd imagined. There were tall brick walls covered in colorful drawings, stars, animals, and even a silly-looking cat. There were a few old boxes stacked near a big trash bin. It looked messy, but also exciting. I bet there's treasure in those boxes, Milo thought. And before he could stop himself, he climbed down the other side. The ground was rough and littered with leaves and wrappers, but Milo didn't care. He crept toward the boxes. One box was filled with old magazines, and another had broken toys. He picked up a little car with a missing wheel. Cool, Milo said, pushing it along the ground. It wobbled but still zoomed. He kept exploring and found a shiny silver button lying on the ground. He put it in his pocket. Then he saw something even better, a small wooden crate with the lid slightly open. Milo peeked inside. There was a pile of colorful marbles, each one sparkling in the sunlight. Treasure, Milo gasped. He picked up a bright blue marble and held it up to the light. This is the best marble ever. Just as Milo was about to take another marble, he heard a noise thump, thump. His heart skipped a beat. Slowly, he turned around. There, sitting on top of a trash can, was a big orange cat. Its fur was thick and shiny, and its green eyes stared straight at him. Hi, kitty, Milo said nervously. Are you guarding the marbles? The cat didn't answer. It leapt down from the trash can and started walking toward him. Milo backed up, clutching the marble in his hand. The cat swished its tail and let out a loud meow. I'm just borrowing this marble, Milo said. You can have it back. But the cat kept coming closer. It wasn't giant, like Ruby had said, but it was big enough to make Milo nervous. Oh, Milo whispered. Time to go. Milo turned and ran as fast as he could. The alley felt much longer now, and the ground seemed bumpier. The cat chased after him, its paws thudding on the pavement. Milo clutched the marble tightly as he darted around the trash bin and toward the wall. He tried to climb up, but the wall was too high. "Help!" Milo called. "Nana! Ruby!" Suddenly, he heard a familiar voice. "Milo, what are you doing back there?" It was Ruby. She had come to the garden to look for him. Ruby climbed up onto the bench and peered over the wall. When she saw the cat chasing Milo, she gasped. "Stay there," Ruby said. She ran to get Nana. The cat was getting closer. Milo tried to climb again, and this time he managed to grab the edge of the wall. With all his strength, he pulled himself up and tumbled over the other side, landing in the garden just as Nana and Ruby arrived. Nana hugged him tightly. "Milo, I told you not to go into the alley." "I'm sorry, Nana," Milo said, tears in his eyes. "The cat scared me." Ruby looked over the wall. The orange cat was sitting calmly on the other side, licking its paw. "It doesn't look so scary now," she said with a smile. "But you shouldn't have gone there, Milo." Back in the apartment, Nana gave Milo a warm cup of milk and a big hug. "I know the alley looks exciting," she said, "but it's not a safe place for little boys. That cat belongs to Mr. Grumble, and it doesn't like strangers." "I won't go there again," Milo promised. "I just wanted to see if there was treasure." Ruby laughed. "Treasure? In an alley?" Milo pulled the shiny blue marble from his pocket. "I found this." Ruby's eyes widened. "Okay, that's pretty cool. But next time, ask me to play and we'll find treasure together." Milo smiled. "Okay, Ruby." That afternoon, Milo and Ruby played in the garden. They pretended to be treasure hunters, searching under the flower pots and in the tall grass. Nana even gave them a box of old buttons and beads to use as their loot. Milo decided that exploring at home was just as fun and much safer than sneaking into the mysterious alley. And he never climbed over the garden wall again. Milo learned that rules aren't just to stop fun, they're there to keep him safe. And with Nana and Ruby, he had all the adventure he needed right at home. The end. If you're having fun with our stories, we'd love for you to join us for more. Just click subscribe and come along on every new adventure. Until next time. Bye-bye.